Eucharistic Miracle of Tumaco. On January 13, 1906, on the tiny island of Tumaco in the Pacific Ocean, at 10 o'clock in the morning, the earth was heard trembling in a terrifying quake that lasted about 10 minutes. All the inhabitants of the village gathered in front of the church, begged the pastor, Father Gerardo Lorando, and his assistant, Father Julian, to organize immediately a procession with the Blessed Sacrament. The sea was rising and had already covered a part of the shore. An enormous mountain of water had already been formed, which would quickly be transformed into an immense wave. Father Gerardo, terrified at once, consumed all the consecrated hosts from the ciborium, leaving aside only the big host. Turning then to the people, he exclaimed, "Let us all go to the beach, my children, and may God have mercy on us." As if reassured by the presence of Jesus in the Eucharist, all proceeded to march, weeping and crying out to God. Just as he arrived at the beach, Father Lorando, with the monstrance in hand, courageously went down to the shoreline, and at the exact moment when the wave was arriving, he raised the consecrated host before all the people with a firm hand and a heart filled with faith, and traced the sign of the cross in the air. It was a moment of the highest solemnity. The wave advanced yet a little more, but even before Father Lorando and Father Julian noticed what had happened, the people, seized with amazement, cried out, "A miracle, a miracle!" Indeed, as if stopped by an invisible force superior to that of nature, the powerful wave that threatened to destroy the village of Tumaco had suddenly come to a halt and began to recede, while the sea quickly returned to its normal level. The inhabitants of Tumaco were filled with a sense of euphoria that was uncontainable, rejoicing that they had been saved by Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, to whom all rendered their heartful gratitude. News of the miracle of Tumaco spread throughout the world, so much so that Father Lorando received letters with requests for prayer from as far away as Europe as well.